Yo, 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 it's the 1409 podcast. I go by the name of KT.
It's your boy GualaMeetsWorld.
Welcome to episode 96. You know what I'm saying? We ain't did an episode in 5 days, but it's all good. We back now. We back up in this thing. We
Oh
got a
yeah,
lovely guest today here, senior brand strategist and founder of the Cash Agency. We got Courtney Saks in here. What's going on?
what's
What's up,
going
y'all?
on?
What's good? What's up? What's up? What's up? I'm glad to be on y'all show.
Glad to have you.
Yeah, we glad to have you.
Thank you.
Everything good on your end?
Yeah, we good. Everything's good. We just chilling, working, trying to hit this Q1 goal. That's about it. Q1 about to be over almost. Like, it's
Yeah.
crazy. The year is going by so fast. So
About 27, 28 days left in Q1, huh?
I'm telling you. So I'm running a marathon right now. Trying to make sure I'm meeting them goals. But other than that, everything is good.
Hey.
For sure.
All right, we got the intro out of the way. Let's go get to the shots. You know what I'm saying? Whatever you may have, water or wine or douce, whatever you may have.
We gonna do the wine.
All right, let's cheers to successful Q1 and Q2 because Q2 coming real quick around the corner.
That's right.
Q3 and Q4 too. Shit.
Yeah, let's get to it.
Cheers.
Cheers. Whew. That shit the pour out of that.
Yeah, I don't know what y'all on the big old what's today? Wednesday. We got work tomorrow. Okay.
It's Buck Wild Wednesday.
Oh yeah.
Buck Wild. All right, my bad.
I'm taking another shot to Buck Wild Wednesday.
We got
Buck Wild.
We got the shots out of the way. Let's go and get to the trivia. You know what I'm saying? Where you from, Miss Saks? Courtney Saks?
I'm all the way from Conway, Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. I always say Myrtle Beach because not a lot of people know about Conway, but it's right there, right beside Myrtle Beach.
Yeah, we know about it, but we glad you specified it because we global, so that people know.
Yeah.
Yeah. Make sure people know. So yeah, I'm from the Carolinas, born and raised, still in the Carolinas, in Charlotte, North Carolina to be exact. I've been up here for a few years, and it's been a joy.
You love it up there?
I do like it. It's a very good space to be in if you're not looking for, the craziness of Atlanta, but you're not looking for like the, I don't know, slow, country. Charlotte is kind of like right in the middle. So you can raise a family here. You can start a business here. You can network here. It's just a melting pot of everything. So I love Charlotte.
Queen City.
It's the Queen City. I'm the queen in the Queen City.
Hey.
That's
All
right.
right, my trivia is since you're from Conway, Myrtle Beach area, what's the 2 area codes for that area? Because it's 2 now. So you know the second one. I know you know the first one. What's the second one?
843.
And what's the other one?
803.
No, 854. 854.
854.
Yeah, they got 2 area codes now.
Really?
That area code just came out of. Look it up. I'm telling you. 843 and
just came
854.
out because I ain't never heard of no 854.
It came out like 2014, but it's really starting to get numbers now because eventually 843 would run out of numbers, so that's why they came with the 854. So it's an overlapping area code of the whole 843 area.
Okay.
So
Okay.
843.
All right, y'all schooling me because I didn't know. I promise you I didn't know.
Yeah. If you don't know now, you know.
I know now. It's crazy.
All right, Miss Courtney.
Three things that people may not know about Miss Courtney Saks.
3 things that they may not know.
What's my damn water at? Shit. Oh, there we go.
I may not know. I don't know because I'm really I'm a private person, but I'm really vocal when it comes to me being an influencer on social media. I try to be a little bit, transparent with my tribe and make sure that, I'm not hiding nothing. I'm just being straightforward. So my people know a lot about me. But if you don't follow me, make sure you follow me at Courtney Saks on Instagram. I definitely can cook. Love to cook.
Okay.
Love to, well, I can't say that because everybody love to travel. Let's see.
Where you like to travel? How about that?
Where I like to travel, anywhere with a
Yeah.
beach, because I'm from Myrtle Beach, so I love anywhere with a beach, some sand in my toes, a good, margarita, and I'm chilling anywhere with a beach. I'm wanting
Do
to
you
Jamaica
like traveling?
next month, so I'm ready.
Okay.
Yeah.
You like traveling to Myrtle Beach though?
No. Like when you grow up where people vacation, it's not a hype to you because you grew up, you know what I'm saying? Today it's nothing there. Like it's like, okay.
Mm-hmm.
But of course we have Black Bike Week. If y'all remember that, if it's still going on.
Yeah, I'm about to ask you.
That was crazy. Yeah.
I don't know, man. I ain't been since like it probably been like 11 years.
Yeah.
I ain't been to a bike week in about 11 years, man.
Yeah.
To be honest.
But it was when it was lit, it was lit. So
facts.
I know all about it. So I never really go home at all unless I'm going to see my family. That's about it. Yeah. Maybe one more thing is I like to read as well. I like to educate myself, listen to podcasts, and just try to learn something new as much as I can.
I hope you listening to 1409 podcast. You talking about you listening to podcast.
I am for sure. Y'all be having some great guests on here. I'm always tuned in, plugged in.
We gonna see. We gonna see.
We
gonna find out real quick.
Okay, let's do it.
That was 2 things or 3 things?
That was 3.
What you like to cook? What kind of meals you like to cook? You into the gourmet meals, or you still cook that good old country meal like your grandma used to cook?
Yeah, I am the country meals. I'm more so on the Pinterest gourmet meals. So
okay.
The salmon, the asparagus.
Okay.
Whatever. So I'm doing stuff like that. So nothing country, but I can do it if I need to. Okay. For sure.
For sure.
Can you share a little more about your background, like how you got started and everything in entrepreneurship?
For sure. So sit back. It's gonna be a little second. So I originally pretty much always had a knack for anything entrepreneurship ever since I was little. I used to, try to sell smoothies. I remember one time me and my god sister went to the beach. We went and picked up all these beautiful shells from the beach. Tell me why we tried to sell them. Make some money.
You selling seashells at the beach?
Selling seashells at the beach. Then turn around and try to sell them to our family and friends like they're not from Myrtle Beach.
You sold them at the beach, like on the sand, like when you
like go walk around the boardwalk with seashells from the beach, like $2, $1 for a seashell. Like it was that type
I guess
of
people
party.
ain't feel like digging them up. You must have had some unique ass seashells.
I did. They was beautiful. We washed them off and everything. Yeah, for real.
You sell the seashells by the seashore.
For sure. So entrepreneurship has kind of always been, in me. It just didn't I really didn't tap into it until I got in college. So when I got in college, of course, we went to Francis Marion. Shout out to the Patriots. I think it's the Patriots. I'm not sure. So I started a clothing boutique when I was in college in my dorm. Trying to just make sure I had a niche to sell to the average girl that was already in college with us. So, I started the business. It went, great for however, I think I was doing it for about 3 years. I was selling dresses for the homecoming. Everybody came at me like, oh, I need this, I need that. So I was running it up crazy. I branded myself as an entrepreneur. That's back when Instagram wasn't the influencer Instagram. All the craziness going on right now. I started with Instagram when it first started. You know what I'm saying? So
it was the gram then. It wasn't IG, and it was just the gram. Do it for the gram.
I ain't gonna do it. So that's when I started, on Instagram, and I was able to really tap into my niche, tap into my audience. The girls that was in college that didn't have all the coin they needed to, but they wanted to still look good. And so it went crazy. I went off. Of course, I have put so much money into, my education. So I said I can't do both because I was really determined to graduate. And so I put it on ice for a second. And then I started to do business webinars for women and girls of my age that want to start their own business but didn't know how. And I coached almost 250 women on how to brand themselves, launch a business, how to find vendors, everything, you name it. And they were able to go off and be successful. Rewind past, I graduated, came up to Charlotte to look for a job in my field because I graduated with a bachelor's of arts with communications. My concentration was public relations, and came up here trying to find a job. Everybody wanted me to have 5 years of experience. I said, how am I supposed to do that? And I just got out of school. You know what I'm saying? Like, what y'all want me to do?
Shit, told him you got that experience while you was in school.
Period. Yeah, I know. I should have took that internship Peckett was trying to give me, but I was being crazy. So I was like, you know what? Y'all want 5 years of experience. I ain't got it. I'm going to create it on my own. So I went off, created Cache Public Relations in 2018, which is Cache PR. The Cache agency today. And that's when I, help different clients, get them in different releases, help them with branding, launching their business. I put that on ice. I like to put stuff on ice. And then fast forward to this year, I relaunched the Cache agency. And instead of just focusing on public relations, I focus on branding, social media management, and as well as public relations. Oh, and I didn't mention that I was able to brand myself as a blogger and influencer, starting off with 2,000 followers, working my way up organically to 11.4K followers to this day. So I was able to brand myself as that. So I know I can do it. I've done it for almost 250 other people. Why not make this a business? So that's how we're here.
Yeah, you weren't out here buying followers. You was gaining them followers through them algorithms. Huh?
Yeah, we not buying nothing.
Listen, you said some important stuff, like going back to the FMU days. I really wanted to highlight that though. You were like one of the first, like from our generation, like entrepreneurs that I knew. Like every time you saw Courtney, she was out here hustling, doing her thing, like for real, like no cap.
Yeah, I remember that. You fast forward, but we're gonna rewind back. Like
rewind back, because like they gotta know like this. Like
we gotta rewind back with the boutique, Fab Cache Boutique. It was a soiree. B-Mac threw a soiree. Shout out to B-Mac.
Yeah, y'all was there.
Yeah,
we was in there, and y'all was in there. You had all the models in there with your merchandise on, with your fashion on. Yeah, he's doing the thing out there, man. Like, that was dope for real. Y'all was in there bossed up for real.
That's what I'm saying. It was definitely an era for sure. I love that, and I'm definitely getting back into the entrepreneurship journey with selling clothes and accessories and stuff. I just had to put it on ice because if you're not focused on doing stuff like that, it's easy for you to just forget about it and not really put your all into it, and you're not making money because you just you're not into it. So when you start a business, you really got to be focused. You got to be determined. You got to be ready to be consistent with it because your people and your clients and your customers are not going to trust you if you're not consistent. That's the most important thing. Your brand perception. So for sure.
Perception over everything. Would you agree that it's perception over everything?
Perception. Shout out Nate Jolly.
I don't know if it's perception over everything, but it's definitely important. Your brand identity is very important. I tell you that for sure. And y'all done did a little revamp on the brand. I see with the pictures and stuff. I said, okay.
Yeah, we working on some things. Yeah, shout out to
for me.
Hey, shout out to Houston, Texas, though.
Shout out Houston, Texas, man. For real,
we locked in out there for real. That's our biggest market. Actually, we're not even over there like that. So
really, that was dope, and it matches y'all colors for y'all logo, which is green and red. So I see what you did there. I got you.
Yeah, you know,
strategy
for sure.
Strategy.
Yeah. So, how did you get into branding itself?
So branding, like I said, I was able to successfully brand myself multiple times. 1 as an entrepreneur, 2 as an influencer, 3 as an actual blogger in Charlotte. So I came from Florence. I graduated in May, moved to Charlotte in September, and became a blogger in October. And I branded myself. I met so many people, network around the whole city, when you go and look at your insights on Instagram and you see what your top cities are, Charlotte is not my top city, not my hometown no more, because people know me up here. And that was because I was able to really brand myself as being that girl that, you know, is here to talk to you about how to transition from college to the adult world, and that's trying to keep you in fashionable pieces without breaking your bank, et cetera, et cetera. I branded myself as that. I was able to brand other women like that. And I said, let me go ahead and make this a business and get this kind. You feel me? So
Get them
let's do
cons.
it. Get this kind.
For sure.
Yes.
So what would you say is like the most challenging thing about branding, making your brand or branding a client?
You said what's the most important thing?
The most challenging thing.
The most challenging thing?
Yeah.
I got two.
Okay.
Number one, when they don't have a budget.
Like the budget is unlimited, or they don't have no money. Like the budget is unlimited, or they don't have no money.
Low. The budget's not there, and they want you to make magic with little to nothing. It's hard because you really got to. Listen, if you don't invest in yourself, it is not. You feel me? I mean, don't get me wrong. People can start from somewhere. You don't gotta jump off the gate with your business or your brand, you know, spending buku money. Because a lot of the brands that I follow and I look up to, they started off with $500, $1,000, et cetera, and built their way up. But if you're not trying to do nothing and you're not trying to invest in yourself, it's very hard, especially if you're trying to hire someone like me to assist you. I can't turn lemon into lemonade, you know, with $100. So it's really hard to work with people that don't have a budget, or they don't know their budget, or they don't know what they can, you know, spend. Number two is that they're all over the place and they really have a vision for what they want to do, but they don't know how to connect the dots. Now, I'm a dot connector, but I need you to come to me with a little bit of a sense of what you're trying to do, because I can't create it for you. You get what I'm saying? So if you hire me, you kind of already need to know what you want to do and have your ducks in a row. And I'm just there to help you elevate it. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
For sure. So that's the two things I would say is the hardest. And I get that a lot, for sure. They think I'm a magician.
What would as far as like their ducks being in a row, what are some of the things that you said the budget, but as far as their vision, what are some things you absolutely have to have before considering working with a client?
Good question. I would definitely say if you don't have a logo, at least have a name. Already have your LLC or your S Corp or however you're going to incorporate your business. Definitely go ahead and either already have a website or a social media platform started. I would definitely say have a business plan, just so that you know how I fit into that and how you're going to use me to get you your funding or whatever you're trying to do with your clientele. And then of course that budget. I just need you to come to me with something. I can't work with just nothing. I need you to have at least, you know, your socials. Even if you don't have nothing on your socials, create them already. I already have your website. You know, we can tweak your website, make it look better, but have something. And then, of course, have your logo, your LLC, etc. And then, you know, we can go from there. We can figure it out from there.
Mm-hmm. All right.
For
so
sure.
Let's backtrack back to the blogging. How did that come to fruition, and where are you at today with being in the media and things of such?
So for me, when I do something, it always have to have a plan attached to it. It's always have to connect the dots for me. So when I got to Charlotte, of course, I told you I put my business on ice. So I wanted to get back into entrepreneurship, but I didn't have that many followers. And I was like, when it's time for me to really, you know, get my thing going and get my shop back going, I want an audience, because that audience is going to become customers, right? So I said the easiest way for me to build that customer base and the people that actually trust me to purchase stuff for me, no matter what the price point is, I have to connect with them and I have to grow my audience. So the only reason why I became a blogger was to grow my audience, which I did. create a tribe of women that trust me, which I did, and ultimately turn those people into paying customers, which I will. So that's why I became a blogger. I told my story on my own website. I took pictures that they loved. I gave them all the different brunch spots in Charlotte that was the best to go. Even to this day, they come to me and ask me, I'm coming to Charlotte. Where should I go eat at? You feel me? So they trust me. And
Yeah, I
so
was getting a bottomless mimosas, huh?
Exactly. That mimosas and that good French toast. They always calling me, asking me what's up. So I said, you know what? I got to build that trust again. I got to get that clientele up. I got to get them followers up. And that was the only way I could do it at that moment. So, of course, I transitioned from blogging because I did what I came to do. And then now I'm just an influencer. So I work with different brands like Shoe Dazzle, and different companies all around Charlotte now. So it's amazing. But like I said, you got to connect the dots. Don't be doing something just to do it. You got to have a purpose and a reason behind it. And that's what it was.
For sure.
Finding your purpose out here. I feel you. You feel me, big cuz?
The three P's, big cuz. The three P's. That's what they say.
For
Purpose,
sure.
passion, and prosperity.
Let me turn the fan on, y'all. Hold on.
Hey, yeah, go cut that on. Cut that on. Yeah. Hey, we got some dopeness in the building tonight. You know what I'm saying?
Man. That story is crazy because, like I said earlier, man, in the show, like Courtney was really one of the first entrepreneurs, like I knew from our generation, like really out here on the grind, in the grit. You know what I'm saying? Me and KT, we got a chance to be in one of her parties. She threw, you know what I'm saying, for her first venture with the boutique. You know what I'm saying? Just been on the grind for real. Like, I want to be like you when I grow up.
Shit, yeah. I want to be like y'all. I'm trying to be like y'all for sure.
And you said Charlotte is your number one top city on Instagram?
But yeah, Charlotte.
What's the other folk? What's the other folk?
Atlanta, Myrtle Beach, Houston. Like y'all said, for some reason Houston be tapping in. They be showing love to the Carolinas for sure.
Hey,
listen.
I ain't never been to Houston before.
you need.
Hey, we can tap you in with some great people. We got for real. Like
I was just about to say that we need to book something. Like we can make that move.
You ever heard of? Hey, yeah, I got something for you after the show. So about that, yeah. I was kind of similar. So our number one is Houston.
Okay.
Number two is Florence.
Okay.
Number three is Atlanta.
Yeah.
Number four, Columbia, South Carolina, and number five is San Antonio. San Antonio is number 5.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's it. So yeah, that's how it's going.
Yeah, I'm definitely trying to get to Houston. I want to go to Turkey Leg Hut for sure.
Yeah, that's an experience.
Yeah,
we got.
Listen.
I be so jelly when I see people on my timeline at Turkey. I say, man, listen, I got to get there.
You ain't never been to Turkey Leg Hut?
No, I told you I've never been to Houston. I was trying to go before the pandemic hit, but you know how that go.
Hey, they about to open back up in Texas, like no mask or nothing. Like,
man, I already heard Houston already passed the
whole state,
the little ordinance, the whole state. Well, yeah, Texas is no mask now. It's lit there. You know what I'm saying?
I think it started tomorrow. Well, today. I think it started today.
Lit too. COVID don't exist in Atlanta at this point.
I mean, I guess you just gotta have a strong immune system. I ain't no doctor. Don't consider this medical advice if you watching and listening to this. Okay. We're not medical professionals.
Take your precautions. These
are our own personal opinions right here. Okay.
I'm telling you, don't listen to us because we want you to hit up like, oh, y'all, I got COVID because y'all said to go.
No.
Okay.
All right. So, where'd you come up with the name of your company? Like, how did that come about?
The Cache Agency, of course. My boutique that I started back in 2015 was called Fab Cache Boutique. So, of course, to keep the name alive until I, took my business off ice. So I just took that name and ran with it. So
where did the word cash come from originally?
Honestly, the word cash, everybody likes to say cachet, but it's cash. It means store when you look it up on the dictionary. So I wanted to, of course, when I was naming my business, I just wanted something that
dictionary.
Goes the dictionary.
I told you I'd be reading. So yeah, it was like it meant store. So for me, of course, that was Fab Store, so Fab Cache. It just made sense. It just went together. So I just kept the name and went with it. I thought it was cute. Everybody know me as, they hear Fab Cache, they know me. So I had to keep something so people can kind of, resonate with, me and my brand. So that's
I
what
like
it
that.
is.
I like that. I went to the dictionary for real. A collection of items of the same type stored in a hidden or inaccessible place.
The store.
Definitely went to go.
You got that exclusive shit over there, don't you? Hey, it's the exclusive. It's the exclusive merchandise. It's inaccessible to. Yeah.
That's right. That's right. One of a kind. Stop playing.
Facts.
Yeah.
So, Courtney, you've been on the grind for some years now. What has like the different transitions you've been through? You know what I'm saying? With the rebranding from the blogging to the agency, starting with the boutique. What has all that taught you about yourself?
Definitely that resilient, tenacity. You know what I'm saying? That I'm definitely committed to, being an entrepreneur. Is just you gotta find what works for you in the season that you're in. And so I've always been a person that had to keep something in my pocket. You feel me? Other than, of course, my 9-to-5 job. So I just feel like with that, it just kind of taught me, that I really can do whatever I put my mind to. Oftentimes, people have these wild dreams and aspirations of what they want to do and what they want to be in life. But the thing that keeps them from doing these things is fear. And so if you keep that fear, you ain't never going to reach it, because all those dreams and aspirations that you have, they're going with you to the grave, and you're going to be like, shoulda, coulda, woulda. And so for me, I said, especially with COVID hitting, I said, bro, life is too short for me to sit here and keep playing with my potential. You see, people is leaving here left and right. I really got to tap into what I love to do and get paid for it. Why not? Everyone else is doing it. Why can't I do it? Because I'm scared that I'm going to fail. You can't fail if you don't try. So that's always been my thing, and my lessons that I learned every time, I'm starting a business or helping somebody. I'm preaching the same thing. Like, just go for it. It ain't gonna hurt to just try. You feel me? So that's always been the thing I learned.
We need a jewel. Drop.
Give me the
gems right there. You know what I'm saying?
All right. So, what do you feel like the three most important things, like important factors for developing your clients?
3 most important factors with developing my clients?
Yeah, the important factors that you need to possess to develop your clients.
Oh, that I need to? That's a good question. I definitely think I gotta have the expertise in what I'm doing in order to assist them, So being an expert in my field. Definitely being a visionary, because a lot of people, they come to you with something, but if you can't see their vision as the person that they're hiring, you won't be able to really bring what they want to the forefront, and they're going to be paying you for nothing. So if you're not a visionary in my field, it ain't going to work. And then, of course, number 3, that's a good question. You got me on that one. But I got the first 2 for you. I don't know about number 3. I got to think on that.
All right. So expertise and vision. You got to have that vision. Okay.
Yeah, I had a vision.
I ain't tripping on you.
Yeah.
This thing unrehearsed. So, it be like that sometimes.
Yeah, that was a good question, though. I got to think about that, because that's a good question.
Yeah.
All right, this kind of ties into what we said earlier about Houston. You open to new cities and new markets? Like, if you wanted to expand or anything or get your name known out there, you open to that for sure, right?
Definitely.
Yeah, because we know some people and you're going to love it. I'm telling you.
Yeah, for
sure.
We're
going to give you the information and everything.
Plug me in.
Be like, follow this person, follow that person, and blah, blase.
I'm all about networking.
Don't tell them about you. I already told a couple about you and told them to tap in because of Charlotte, because you're in Charlotte. So
yeah,
you'll see. Everything gonna work. Everything gonna be lovely.
Okay.
For sure.
Yeah, I'm definitely down with networking, working with new people, tapping into new markets. That's all what business is about. So plug me in.
Mm-hmm.
Man, we talked about something before the show. I almost slipped. But Miss Saks.
Don't do it.
I'm not gonna do it. So Courtney, you know what I'm saying, we want you to flex a little bit right now, you know what I'm saying? Because your journey, like, we know personally, like, you know what I'm saying, seeing the growth and, you know what I'm saying, everything with you. So we want you to flex a little bit, tell a little success stories, you know what I'm saying?
Success story.
Yeah, come on,
Y'all
don't
trying to get in my
success story. All up in your business.
business?
Yeah.
Man, listen, the number one thing that I am and one thing I can't do is flex. I be trying hard though. I be like, let me put this on here and let me do this and do that. And then I be like, no, I ain't gonna post that because I ain't trying to be like them Instagram people that be lying on their name and stuff. You feel me?
Yeah.
They like, so I don't. And then people look at you crazy when you be flexing, like you trying to think you better than them. So I don't say much, but I will say, you know, there was a time where the salary that I'm making now, my 9 to 5, I was making that in 2-3 months. So, you know, especially with that boutique, let me tell you, I had them dresses on hand. You know, I used to work at Charlotte Russe too. Like I had multiple jobs. Like I was just grinding. Had the dresses on hand, walking through the mall. Ain't even supposed to be walking through the mall, selling them. Just getting them off of me. You know what I'm saying? Doing photo shoots in my apartment. You know, like it was crazy. I really got out the mud and it was a success. When I tell you I did not want to stop, I didn't. I honestly contemplated not finishing school because I was so successful in business. I was like, what I need school for? When I looked at that transcript of how much money I done took from Sally Mae, I gotta finish. You feel me? I gotta finish. So I said, you know what? I done already invested X amount of Z in money into my business. So let me go ahead and let me get started. Let me shoot right in. Of course, I work with a lot of different brands, you know, as an influencer, making a lot of good money as an influencer as well. One of my favorite companies to work with right now is Shoe Dazzle. I'm still an influencer for them, just Fab Online, which is a really big household name for shoes for women. And so that's, you know, one of the biggest brands that I love to work with. And the list goes on. Like I said, I'm modest. I
Share your okay. You ain't flexing. You just sharing your success to inspire.
Go ahead, bring it up now.
Yeah, you okay. Let's say it like this: you ain't flexing. You just sharing your success to inspire others.
Celebrating your accomplishments. Let's put it like that.
Celebrate my accomplishments.
There you go.
Celebrate them accomplishments.
Okay, yeah. I mean, like I said, it was a time where I was really making, you know, salary money as a business owner. So I'm definitely trying to get back to that. I plan on, you know, relaunching this year in Q3, like y'all said, Q3, Q4.
Yeah, all of them.
Yeah, I'm trying to get back to it because that was crazy. Some crazy money, and it's like I said, it's money to be made when selling any type of item. So I'm ready to get back to that. With my agency, of course, we've only been open, you know, for 30 days. So I ain't gonna flex too hard, but we got some great clients, great clients we're working with. One of them, she was actually a client. I mean, a person on your show a few months ago. She went to school with us at Francis Mary.
Oh yeah, Hat's so dope. Yeah,
my cozy place by Hat. So we read her whole social media platform. Y'all can go check it out. So I'm working.
You know, we check it out.
Yeah, go check it out. Go check my work. But if y'all have me again in the future, I'll be able to be like, yeah, I made 100K in 2 days. You know what I'm saying? I got y'all. Right now, I'm still running a marathon, so I ain't gonna talk too much right now. God's still blessing me though.
Yeah, love the realness though. Keeping it real, you know.
Yeah, I appreciate it.
Yeah. So, what kind of advice do you have for somebody that wants to get into branding, your line of work, or any advice that for somebody that wants to? I know you already gave advice about have a budget and shit like that, but what other advice you got for people that want to be branded or people that want to get into branding, as far as doing the service, performing the service?
Okay. If they want to start their own agency, and they maybe didn't go to school for, you know, that type of work, I would definitely say take a course or something, or some webinars to get yourself acquainted with, you know, branding, social media,
Mm-hmm.
public relations. You got to be an expert in your field, so you don't want to jump in there cold turkey and don't know what you're doing, and then turn around your clients complaining. So definitely, you know, research your field, educate yourself as much as possible, and I would definitely say go from there. But if it's not your niche and it's not your thing, I wouldn't get into anything that you don't really know nothing about, because you're just gonna be wasting people's time. So
Okay. Education and dedication.
Facts. I want to kind of go back to like something you was talking about, or like you said, people have all these wild dreams, but they let fear, you know what I'm saying, stop them. Did you have any fears? And if so, how did you conquer them?
Oh yeah, for sure. When starting relaunching my agency, the Cache Agency, in February, I just got back from, of course, having my son and on maternity leave. And so appreciate you. So I was
Congratulations.
like, dang, you know, I might be too busy. I got a 2-month-old. You know, I'm going back to work with my organization, my 9 to 5. How can I juggle, you know, my job, having my son, and relaunching my business? And so it really was a time management deal that I was like, I don't know if I'm able to do it. So I was very fearful. I was fearful that people wouldn't take me serious anymore, because I, you know, didn't have this business up for 2 years. I was fearful that people would be like, oh, she's a blogger, she's an influencer. How is she a brand strategist now? You know, all those different negative thoughts that can go through your mind. Oh, she's a mom, you know, she needs to relax. She's doing too much. It's too soon. So all of those things came through my mind. But the number one thing I thought of is, if not now, then when? Of course, you got to give yourself grace. You got to give yourself time to really know when it's time for you to do stuff. But like I said, I think, you know what I like to take, what I like to call it, it's not even fear. It's business anxiety. That's what a lot of people have, business anxiety. And so it's like, you thinking all these different what ifs. You got this great idea. You're like, okay, the logo ain't good. I'm gonna wait and launch it in 2 weeks. Or, oh, I don't got the website right, I ain't gonna launch it. Or, I don't got this, I don't got that, I ain't gonna launch it. But the fact of the matter is, whatever you got, put it out there. You don't know who's gonna like it. You don't know who's gonna, you know, tap in. And you can, you know, perfect it every day. So that's what I had to keep telling myself. Don't be fearful of what you can't do. Just do it. So that's what I would tell my people.
Ooh.
I'm dropping gems.
Facts.
I'm dropping gems.
Oh, you be on Clubhouse?
I'm on Clubhouse, yes.
Oh.
So
I
what
got somewhere for you to be in the morning. What time? What you doing around 8 to 10 in the morning? You got something to do? Oh yeah. Just remind me at the show. I got somewhere for you to be in.
I think I just followed you on Clubhouse today.
Okay,
so I'm gonna be in there. I'm gonna ping you in there.
Yeah, ping me in the room. Hit me on my. I'm gonna be up there dropping gems.
Yeah, we gonna talk about the show. We gotta tell you about this stuff here for real.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. All right. So you gave that good advice for the people that want to get into that field or want to be branded. Dope ass.
I like how you said it's business anxiety, and like whatever you have, just put it out there, because you don't know who gonna like it. Like,
exactly.
I felt that.
You can perfect it every single day. Just launch it, because if you keep delaying yourself from launching because everything is not perfect, you'll never put it out. Because when will it ever be perfect? You get what I'm saying? So just throw it out there. Perfect it along and along every day. Do I have the logo I want right now? No. But I'll have it soon. But I started with something. You get what I'm saying? Do I have the pictures that I want, the content that I want right now? No. But it'll get there. But you got to work on it every single day. Just launch it.
I feel like that process too is like, it'll build a better connection with your audience too, because it's like they get to like they got the front row seat to watching the growth and evolution of your brand.
That's
And
right.
it'll make them connect to it more.
That's right. And those people that you're connecting with are going to potentially become paying customers, clients, or whatever market that you're in, because they see how you're how you're elevating. And they're the people out. I don't know about anybody else, but I love to see when people start from the ground and work themselves up. I love to see that transition. I do. So
I love to see it as well. I've seen
Thanks, me too.
I've seen it with a few individuals. I'm like, damn, yo, you really done took off out here.
yes.
Facts. That's why I wanted to call you Miss Saks the whole show.
Don't play. It's the evolution.
It's the evolution. How they say it? It's the evolution for me.
I'm in a new era.
Hey.
Nah, I'm just messing with you.
What else you got planned for the near future? If you want to share.
Yeah, so I really don't. I'm not really a fan of talking on stuff that ain't out there just yet. But because it's y'all, I ain't got no problem with it. So Q3, Q4, I got 2 businesses coming up. One is called Bossy Jewels. So it's gonna be accessories and jewelry for my bossy girls. So that's on the way in Q3, and then in Q4. I wanted to sell clothes, but I didn't want a boutique feel. I want to give it more since I'm an influencer, kind of like you're shopping in my closet, but not really. So it's going to be called What Courtney Wore. So basically, I'm going to put the clothes on like a regular, whatever, like I'm on my feed, but you'll be able to actually purchase those things from me. Not just one item, but I'll have like 12, 13, 25 of those pieces to sell, but it's because I wore it. So that's how I'll be able to sell clothes again. I wanted to do away with the Fab Cache because that was an era of its own. You know, I can't never really double back to that. I feel like I need to leave that where it was. I need to move forward. You know, so those are my 2 businesses I'm working on in Q3,
Q4. Hey,
for sure.
All right. So we do a lot of networking. We want to know. I know you talked about networking earlier in Charlotte. That's how you got tapped in and all that shit. So
yes.
how important is networking in your opinion?
I think it's really important. I got friends that were striving to be in the industry of, you know, music, et cetera, just by networking, being able to work for huge companies, you know, huge music record labels. I got people that were able to get a job that required them 10 plus years of experience and probably a PhD, and get it with just a bachelor's degree coming right out of school. So networking is very important. And you don't even gotta, nowadays, I think people are like, oh, I gotta have my business card. No, you don't. You can literally create yourself a contact on your phone. Put your best picture on there. Put your first name, last name, contact information, email, etc. When you in a room of different people, airdrop it to them. There you go.
You dropping that shit now because when I'm in the airport, I airdrop the damn podcast. I'm in the airport in the airplane.
Drop. So
they might.
There you go.
And if they decline it, I send it again one more time.
There you
decline this shit. you better look at this shit.
Hey, QR code.
There you go. So
QR
yeah,
code.
like people think it's hard. Yeah, there you go. Just airdrop it. Airdrop your podcast. Airdrop your information. Airdrop whatever. If you got a business plan in your notes, you can airdrop that too. You feel me? So it's just, you got to be prepared. You got to be ready. Forget the business card. Have your top game ready. Have that airdrop ready for your information to follow up. All you need is your cell phone. That's it.
This is the business card now.
That's the business card. Exactly. Your face card and your cell phone. That's all you need. That's all you need. It's super important to network. It can get you in businesses that can really get you in places and rooms that you never thought you'd be in. And even if you don't get that opportunity, just know that it might come later on down the line, or you might be able to, get spoke about in rooms that you never thought you'd be, spoken about. So you never know. But definitely networking is important. Do it all times you can. If you shy, when it comes to business, you're going to have to let that go. And, just tap in and try to, it only take a, hey, how you doing? That's it.
You said it, let it go. I think I need to let it go. Just like a little TK. You gotta let that shit go. For real. What's up?
Ain't no shine. Ain't no
Lisa,
shine.
I see you up here.
Mo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So, how many times have you been interviewed? I know you've interviewed people. I've seen one person interview you, but how many times have you been interviewed on any platform?
This year only twice, but probably all my life because I used to do interviews all the time, even when I was in college, et cetera, et cetera. Definitely can't count on two hands, but I've been interviewed a lot. Of course, I was in PR, so when I first launched my business, I was making sure that I was in all the publications. Y'all remember Cam from Versus Marion? He wrote my first piece on my business back when we was in college because he had a little article thing. Yeah, his piece was crazy. He went crazy on Facebook because his word game was impeccable. So, but I've been interviewed tons of time. But yeah, this year, this is my second interview for the year, for 2021.
2021. More to come. More to come.
That's right. More to come.
That's all right. Fact.
We told you we was gonna find out if you was watching the 1409. So what's your favorite episode of the 1409? You can't say your episode.
It's not my episode, but I enjoyed Heck's episode, Daddy. And I also enjoyed, he went to school with us, Jamel.
Oh,
That was my job in school now.
That was a wild episode right there.
Yes, that was a good episode. I enjoyed his episode, and of course Hank's episode. So those are and then of course mine will be my number 3.
Okay.
But y'all definitely plug in a lot of businesses and influencers. So I definitely salute y'all for starting the whole podcast. It's usually podcasts they always doing, just topics and stuff. But y'all are actually giving people a platform to, put their.
We started with topics.
For sure.
That's more work. You gotta look up shit and all that.
Exactly.
Now we just look up the guests. The episode, each episode is about the guest that's on there. So that.
Yeah.
This shit just feel more natural though. Like with the vibe of us, like this our vibe on a regular basis. You know what I'm saying? This shit just feel natural.
For sure. So I definitely feeling the interviews. I'll probably be having a few clients coming our way.
All right, yeah, we can take you with it.
Put them in there. Put them in there.
Who would you like to see on here next? Well, not next, but in the near future. We booked like a motherfucker down. Who you like to see on here in the near future?
Who would I like to see on here in the near future?
Yeah, who would you like to see on this podcast in the near future?
Let's see.
It can be the biggest person or the smallest person.
It's crazy. Say what?
I said they can be the biggest person in the world or the smallest person in the world. It don't matter. We just want to hear who you like to see on here.
That's a good question. I don't know. Let me think on that. Because I'm trying to think. Because I know so many people, so many influencers, so many business owners that would be awesome to come on y'all platform. I just got to definitely think like, who? I know y'all got to get with my girl, my dog.
Yeah.
In the woods.
Yeah.
She lost 70 pounds naturally. So if she has her own fit guide and exercise stuff and also selling lashes, she's doing her thing too. So I would love to see my girl.
He loves fitness. He loves
me.
Yeah.
So
y'all was freaking frat back in them college days.
You know the vibes. We were double trouble.
Yeah.
So for sure, you got to get my girl on here. I'm trying to think who else. I could definitely see y'all interviewing some huge name people, not just little people like me, but definitely some big brand people.
Come on, you big time.
Cut it out. Cut
big
it out.
Time. I'm speaking into existence for y'all.
Yeah, manifestation.
That's right.
Like how he put the station on there. Manifestation.
That's right.
Yeah. All right, you ready to get into the question of the day?
Sure, let's do it.
The question of today, we have some entrepreneurs. We have entrepreneurs every show, but the question of the day is, how often do you stay up past 3 a.m.?
Oh, shit.
I got a 2-month though. What you mean? Every night. I'm I'm making bottles and doing proposals at 3 a.m. Like, that's nothing to me. That's my life now. So probably 5 out of 7, because I'm off on the weekends. I'm off momming duties on the weekends. So at least 5 nights out the week. If I ain't up at 3, I'm up past 3. So 4, 5, 6 a.m. I'm up. Yeah, super mom.
KT.
I ain't up past no 3 a.m. I might.
B Mac in here.
You got
That's good.
You got 2, so I'm surprised. You got a newborn.
Man, I be knocked out. I don't be hearing that shit, bro.
That's my duty. Exactly. Y'all don't understand how we gotta be the ones to be up 90% of the time with the kids, because y'all in there snoring. We gotta go make the bottles. I'm getting them Z's.
KT say I'll be here then.
You don't be here because you don't
I be in some deep sleep. No, I be in some deep sleep for real. Like, I think it's black seed oil. I be taking black seed oil. That shit have you in some good ass sleep. It does other things for you too. But
listen. You ain't right.
I know. Say, I'll be hearing it.
And if wifey wake me up and shit, I do what I need to do, but she don't bother to wake me up. So I guess I don't be waking up when she try to wake me up. So I do. I don't be hearing nothing. Like, honestly, I be no date.
And you blame it on the black seed oil.
Not the black seed oil. Come on now.
The black seed oil.
Hey, and sis is in here right now. She said you don't want to hear it.
Get him, because he playing right now.
Hey man, yeah, I got it hot in here, man. I got to cut the air on it, but it's too loud.
Hey, you see B Mac? Somebody he glad he don't have no kids yet, cause he'll be like, that baby will be all right.
Listen, them kids is different, especially newborns. I'm ready for him to be walking and talking, because right now you don't know what's going on with the child. If they're crying, do you want to eat? Is your diaper? What's going on? Talk to me, but they can't. So you just trying to wing it at this point. It's rough. So you talking about you don't hear it. Shame.
I mean, I'm telling you, I be
Shame on you.
He says the black seed or
okay, black seed. I need to take me some of that this weekend. Then. Hey. Go ahead and find me some from the herb store.
Be careful with that shit now. Be praying it again.
All right. Goodbye.
That thing make you fertile.
You know what?
Let's get to that. This or that, though. This or that. Myrtle Beach or Conway?
You said what?
Myrtle Beach or Conway?
Definitely Myrtle Beach. Ain't nothing in Conway but robbers and killers.
The killers and the dealers.
That's all it is in Conway.
What they call it? Horry County?
Horry County.
Gotta put this comment up here, because this is factual, man.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I'm just seeing
the reason you on here. B Mac, the reason you on here. He put that in our ear that we said.
For real. Listen,
that was a while back.
That's my dog. When I was in Florence, he always was like supporting. Like, he the one who put the show together and gave me the idea, and we came together with our heads and got that show going. That was something different for the whole city. Probably different, really, for the culture all together. Like, if we would have took that stuff city to city, like, it's different to have a fashion show as a party. I'm talking about you partying, you drinking, and you got all these fine girls walking out in these dresses. You feel me? And you plugging everybody in, like, let's go, buy this, buy that. So it was definitely a vibe. And it was in a big old, what was that, the hotel, nice little spot. So that's my boy for sure. That's my dog. What's up?
Thanks,
what's good?
Man, look, that's what I was saying, man. Like, you really like a trailblazer, like laid the foundation. Like, a lot of people wouldn't know. Like, you've been putting that work in. Like B Mac said, ever since I known you, like for real.
I appreciate that. Thank you.
Whew, this thing is. Strong than that.
You gotta keep going with them drinks on a big old Wednesday. I can't do it. I'm gonna stick to this right now.
But Wild Wednesday, that's what we do call it.
Listen, man, you just get a little cognac in your glass, you'll be all right.
All right, I'm gonna have to do it on Friday, not Wednesday.
And be mad, we gotta get you plugged in. We gotta get you plugged
Q4?
in.
Q4? Hold on. You see what B-Max saying? Q4?
Let's
Matt's
get to it.
Matt's gonna be over with Q2.
Let's get to it. You know I'm down.
I'm saying.
Let's
see that right there?
Charlotte, let's go.
Q4?
We can take
Where
it.
where can I purchase my tickets? Where can I purchase my tickets is the question.
We're gonna chop it up for sure.
If I can't get there, I'll purchase a ticket for someone, some lucky person, you know what I'm saying?
Okay. All right.
That's how I be rocking.
I'm gonna hold you to that.
Hey, I ain't playing. I don't play. I don't play no games with that. Yeah. All right, what else this or that y'all got? Hey, you can create some too, Miss Saks.
Facts.
This or that for me?
Yeah.
Hey, if you have any for us.
Oh, for y'all?
Mm-hmm.
I got one for you though.
Okay.
Courtney, because you've been branding, but when I first knew you, you was heavy in the fashion, and like you said, you was an influence in the fashion. So if you had to pick between doing the fashion or branding, which one would you pick?
Ooh, that's hard. I'm gonna say fashion. Because it's with working with clients and stuff, it's like it's not your brand. So it's like, you know, when you have your own brand, your own personal business, it just hit different, you know, because you really want to see it succeed. You put all your blood, sweat, and tears in it. Of course, you're doing the same for your clients, but you don't get to reap the benefits as much, you know. It's just like you get to see your hard work come to fruition. So definitely fashion. I'll go with fashion. For sure.
Yeah, like B-Max said, I knew it.
Definitely fashion. I like to put that. Can we curse on here?
Yes.
Nah, fuck all that. Yeah.
I like to put that shit on. You hear me? So,
you know,
yeah.
Shit, we be trying to put that shit on, but you know.
Listen, like I said, it was the green suits.
Y'all went crazy. It's more gonna drop. We got a lot of them. I'm telling you, we got a lot of that content. Just wait. We gonna stretch it out. No.
Yeah, definitely stretch it out. Do a little checkerboard with your content. You know, here. You know,
boom.
But definitely stretch it out for sure. But yeah, y'all went crazy with that. This or that. Let me think. Would y'all rather a 800 credit score or $1 million, and why?
Man, I think we asked something like this before, but
yeah, did.
We can answer. We will answer it again though. We're gonna answer it again.
You said 1 million.
Let me switch it up if y'all already asked.
You said what?
$800 credit, 800 credit score, or $1 million. Which one would you choose?
And why?
That's what I'm saying. Y'all want me to switch it up?
No, you can ask this one, and then you can ask the one you're gonna switch it up to.
Okay.
That's how we're gonna go. KT, you wanna go first?
I'm gonna go with the 800 because I think you can get more than $1 million in credit with the 800. Especially like you want to get your business credit popping, you already got that personal credit popping with the 800. So then you definitely gonna get more capital just based off the strength of your personal credit.
Exactly.
So
credit take your file.
That's what I have on that.
I mean, I know that credit is king. Shout out to Mr. Roundtree. Yeah, shout out to Mr. Roundtree. Credit is king.
Credit is king.
But man, y'all gonna think I'm Lil Wayne. A milli. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I get what, you know what I'm saying, what we doing and what we're trying to do. You know what I'm saying? As far as the education side, but like $1 million?
I know it's hard to pass on $1 million. Like
$1 million.
That's fast tracking me.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like with that $1 million, you would definitely be able to pay your debt down and build that credit score to it. Because I don't know nobody out here that, you know what I'm saying, with $1 million worth of debt. So I feel like you would be able to, you know what I'm saying, work that debt down. You know what I'm saying, get that ratio looking right and get that credit score to the 800, and then go get some more cash.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying, go spend some more people money.
Yeah.
Get that other people money off that millie real quick. You know what I'm saying? Get you right, then go spend somebody else's money too.
Yeah. Yeah. It's hard because you can do it either way, really. All you gotta do is make a phone call if you're a millionaire. Like, I need my credit score fixed. No problem. Let me get that for you.
Yeah,
I get
you're
the
right. It can be
selection
done
off.
either way. You just gotta have that strategy. You just gotta have that hustle in you either way. Either way it go.
Yeah,
Facts.
for sure.
Yeah. So there you have it. It's
Okay. Let's see. Would y'all rather travel to Tulum, Mexico, or Ghana?
Ghana.
Ghana? Why Ghana?
They be lit over there, man. Go to
yeah.
Snap Map. Go to Accra,
I
Ghana.
want to
Look
go
at
so bad.
look at the Snap Map. Y'all ever go to Snap Map and look at places like y'all know nothing about that?
I
have a friend that's from Ghana. And the shit that he be showing me, like, what's crazy was like 2018. He's like, he was going back home. It never happened, but we was supposed to like book there. He was going back home for like 3 months, and he was like, man, you know what I'm saying? Come stay this month with me in December, and I'm gonna show you how I live. But I mean, he was already like showing me stuff, and you know what I'm saying? I just ain't never did it, but I would definitely book Ghana.
Yeah, I'm trying to get there. I want just the pictures alone. Like, oh my god,
Show off rice.
Yeah, right. I feel like that's more closer to our culture anyway. Like, just like I had a lot of cultural experiences with my friend. You know what I'm saying? Just like how they do stuff. So I feel like it's really like close to our culture.
Gotcha. Okay.
Oh yeah. All right. Shit. I don't want to go to Africa. It seems like they don't fuck with African Americans. I mean, that could be stereotypical because they probably got the stereotype that we don't fuck with them, but we do fuck with them.
I think everybody in America is spoiled and rich, and you know, which is not true. We out here struggling, waiting on our stimmy, just like, well, not like y'all, but we waiting on Joey.
What? Come on through, ain't it? When we're gonna come on in the room.
My next stimmy, I got a kid to feed. What's up? But yeah, so definitely.
All right, go ahead, plug what you got one more time.
Not done by B. What?
B-Mac, man, stop believing all the stereotypes, man. It's not like how they make it.
You watching the Discovery Channel at this point. I gotta go.
Plug your businesses one more time and your business ventures. I know it's on the bottom of the screen, but we got audio published. We get an audio published out here too.
For sure. So follow me on Instagram at Courtney Saks. Courtney Saks. Follow my agency, Cache Agency, CACHE Agency. You can follow me also on Twitter at Courtney Saks. And of course, like I said, if you guys are interested in branding, anything social media management, or public relations, you can contact me and set up a free 30-minute discovery call. And we'll be more than happy to come bring you on as a client.
Hey. Book that discovery call and all of that, so you get them gems, the diamonds.
Yes.
Gold, whatever you want to call it. Rubies, pearls. Kiss my pearls.
The gems would drop.
Okay. All right, Ken.
Take it back to FMU days.
Okay.
Hey, we just.
You might as well go ahead and get it out now. Why you want to? I know you're gonna say it. Go ahead.
Who, me?
Yes.
Hey, man.
Go ahead. I know you want to say it. Go ahead. I'll give you a pass.
You give me a pass.
Give you a pass.
The whole night, I was wanting to call her Court Dog. That was the infamous name. Everybody knew.
Listen. Hey, I don't even know who gave me that name. I think it was, I don't know. Somebody gave me that name in college. When we first got on campus as freshmen, probably like when we went to one of them little house parties in the Olds. Yeah. I was like, yeah, my name Courtney. They're like, all right, I'm gonna call you Court Dog. You know what I'm saying? And I just went with it. It was crazy. Everybody, Court Dog. Then once I got old, and I'm like, dang, y'all still call me Court Dog? My name Courtney. Stop calling me. Like, man, come on.
You gotta embrace your culture.
You got to look at it as we connect with you You know what I'm saying? In that part, in that aspect of life. And there will always be a connection there. For me to just like come here and say that, you know what I'm saying? Knowing like the formal way, but with just me wanting to like just tap back into that. You just got to know like people was connected with you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's still a connection there.
Yeah, for sure. It was crazy. Super crazy. So yeah, that was a time. That was the time to be alive.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
It was a time to be alive. So yeah.
Mm-hmm. But shit,
I appreciate y'all for having me, man.
Thanks for letting us have you.
I know.
You know you can find us. Goddamn, we on Nobody Grinds Like Us network.
Yeah.
Always press record TV. Download the app on your Fire Stick or your Roku, and you can watch our episodes on there. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
And iHeartRadio, Pandora. I said Pandora. I said Pandora.
Pandora.
Y'all on everything.
Our podcast, Google Podcast, Spotify, all that shit. YouTube channel. Subscribe to the YouTube channel. If you hear me saying this right now, subscribe to the YouTube channel. If you can see me right now, subscribe to the YouTube channel. You know what I'm saying? Try to get to that 1,000. We over halfway there, but you know we need to get there.
Subscribe right now.
Yeah. Shame on you.
Hold on. I got like different YouTube accounts. I'll probably subscribe. I'm subscribed to all of them.
Yeah, do that.
I subscribe to them from all mine. So yeah, that's what you do. But you know, you can follow the podcast on Instagram, 1409 Podcast. Check out our recent photo shoot. You know what I'm saying? Recent footage of the photo shoot. More to come because we got a lot of content to drop out there. And you can follow me on Instagram at 843 Ambassador. I'm putting some content on there too from that photo shoot and future photo shoots.
Facts, man. Hey, don't think we forgot. Hope y'all ain't forgot, man. PS5 bundle raffle is still going on right now. Make sure y'all tap in to get a chance to win the PS5 bundle. You know what I'm saying? It's brand new PS5. Come with 2 controllers, 2 games. Come with 2K and the new Miles Morales Spider-Man that everybody talking about. You know how hard it is to get a PS5.
You come with 2 controllers?
2 controllers, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, so you already set. It's hard to get these things. Everybody going crazy. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you know, it's in our possession. Go ahead. Come on into the raffle. Come on in the room.
It's going on
to the raffle.
To the end of the month. March 31st.
To the end of the month. March 31st.
Ain't you a March baby?
Yeah, I meant to ask that on the show. What you doing in like a week? Thought I forgot.
My birthday is next Wednesday.
Yeah.
I'll tell y'all how old I'm gonna be. Cause we getting up there. But you know, with COVID and stuff, I end up having a new baby. I didn't want to do too much, and I'm going to Jamaica in April, so I was like, I'm gonna chill this year. So I'll be having a dinner at a steakhouse. I'm doing a little spa day with my girls, having a little wine down at the house, just old people things. But I'll be on the ground showing out, no worries.
Those are experiences. So you got cherish those experiences.
That's right, exactly. So we're just chilling.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Thanks.
All right.
So y'all know where y'all can follow me, the boy GualaMeetsWorld on IG at GualaMeetsWorld. Tap into the music on all the major streaming platforms. Screw's video out on YouTube. Go get it. It's hot shit.
Subscribe to GualaMeetsWorld TV on YouTube. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
He got an interview coming up soon.
Yeah.
You know, tap into that. And you make sure you check out our interview on the 5 Cast. We was in person in Houston getting interviewed on the 5 Cast. So make sure y'all check that out on YouTube. Just type in 5
for real.
Number 5 IVE Cast. Yeah,
for sure.
It's 3 hours and some change, but it's dope content.
Just break it up in segments. Just watch an hour here, an hour there, and an hour later.
Yeah,
it's some good content.
Mm-hmm. We ain't just talking to you. We talking to everybody listening. You know what I'm saying? Okay. Yeah. All right. We bold, boisterous, and blunt. It's the 1409 podcast, and we out.
Peace.
Bye.
Yeah.